Hey everybody, it's time for Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke. The next thing we're doing, to answer your question, Josh, is the Fairy Gym, which is why I was going to ask you about what we want to do. Because I assume these four are probably going to go in there. Miles, primary among
I will
them.
be completely honest with you, and I know we've said it before out loud. I have no earthly idea what the fairy type is strong or weak against.
So
It refuses to stick in my brain. But let me take a look here.
So it is
Pokemon
weak to poison and fairy, and it's strong against, I think, fighting, for sure dark, and
Alright,
dragon.
I've got a type chart. Let's see here. So fairy is bad against fire, and it's bad against poison. That's what this is saying.
Fire. I know it's weak to steel.
Yeah.
I didn't know fire. You sure?
No. I'm saying fairy attacks are bad against.
Are bad again. Oh, I see.
So fire resists fairy, if you want to if you want to say it that way.
Yeah, I didn't know that. The way you had phrased it had confused my baby brain.
Fairy is good against fighting, so we shouldn't bring any fighting types.
Gotcha.
We shouldn't bring fighting, dragons, or dark.
So Jake Long is not coming to this.
Probably shouldn't bring Jake Long
to this particular experience. I'll leave him in the party to get XP because we need to do a little bit of grinding. I think 38 is our number. Or no, wait, I think 39 is the number.
Not to open up this can of worms, but what level is our gear?
Like
our cogs.
25?
Oof. Well, I mean,
it's not impossible.
It could be worse. Cause like that's good against them, right?
Yes, it would be.
And it resists them. Oh, fairies are completely immune to dragon. So the only things that are good against fairy is poison and steel.
Right. Which is why I've got JP in the party also, because it's going to evolve, and that it will also be a fairy type.
They resist fighting. Okay. Okay. Back to the defensive thing. So no dragons, right?
Nope. Jake Long's not coming. I don't think we have any.
Okay. And no fighting types.
Nope.
We've removed the bear forever ago.
Yeah, bear is. Bear's not.
I mean, we should bring Arcanine, right? If fairy.
Yeah. So let's say on the bottom, right? So Arcanine for sure. I think, or Ace for sure, and Miles for sure.
We can still just fire blitz.
We can still just flare blitz. Oh, she's got a Mawile too, so we could definitely flare blitz that bitch.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. I like that. And Miles, so the bottom row here is what we're bringing.
These are the for sure ones. So these two for sure.
All right. I mean, we might as well bring Steel Beam if it gets to a decent level.
Right.
Right.
The stuff in the party is
I guess is fine.
Would be fine. It's fire, so it would resist the fairy. Wouldn't be good against the Mawile, but that's what Flare Blitz is for.
Flare Blitz is for. We don't really have anything that's necessarily good, so as long as we don't bring anything that's necessarily bad, I think we'll be fine overall.
Yeah, we can just
still have type coverage.
We can just do some quick grinding.
They're not going to only do. I mean, we probably should just still bring Solivar and the Swirl.
Solivar will. I mean, Slam will work. Taunt and knockoff will do nothing, but. We could do Dorian just for body slam, or we can just swap Dorian
if we need
in an emergency.
They're not immune. They're not immune to dark. They're just resist it.
Right, but I mean, worst case scenario, Dorian's always good to have around as a tank.
Grass move. Yeah. I mean, probably just these four, and then JP and Steel Beam.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Unless you particularly want to bring WizKid.
Not really.
Bug's not effective against fairy.
No, it doesn't. Like she's got a Togekiss with Air Slash also, so just overall not a great gym for Steel Beam or for WizKid. So now all those trainers I ignored in the forest, we're gonna unignore. How do you feel about the whimsical piano music?
I've heard whimsier.
Alright, lady. What's your deal? Some mushrooms react in interesting ways when you touch them. That's not untrue.
Apparently, the House of the Dragon show has the sentence, "From my blood will come a prince that was promised. From my blood come the prince that was promised, and his will be the song of ice and fire."
Huh.
Which is pretty funny.
Well, this
They
isn't...
just can't... They can't fucking resist putting the title of the books in the fucking dialogue. They just can't do it.
I'm switching out JP because that's a psychic type.
Man.
Oof.
We should, be careful.
Yeah.
Because that was a lot.
That was quite a bit. Do we want to...
We're not over... We are not high enough level for this. We should probably have brought... Like,
someone.
A 38. I kind of assumed the area we were going to would be, like, mid-20s.
Hmm.
I mean, we should Venus and try to bite, right?
Doesn't have bite. Remember how it doesn't learn bite or crunch for a while?
Well, and we should Venus and Rock Tomb, I guess.
Yeah, that'll do.
I think it's gonna be our tankiest option.
Oh, for sure. That's a more acceptable amount of damage to have taken.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully we can Rock Tomb. What the fuck is that?
I think it lowers attack or something. Lowers attack.
Yeah. Well, that's annoying, but fine.
And now it's slow.
Okay. And we get to heal a little bit more. So I think we can just Rock Tomb again.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we should probably go to a slightly lower level area.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't like this meeting people of our level in the wilds.
I mean, when you're right, you're right. This wants to learn Shadow Ball.
What does that do again?
It is
80, right? So
80, 100, may lower special defense.
May lower? What does Hex do?
Hex does massive damage against status conditions.
It like doubles power or something, right? Though? I mean, that's pretty good. Should we get rid of Confuse Ray?
I'm fine with that. I don't think Hex works for confusion, so...
I don't think so. I think its stat effect means like burned or poisoned, but let me look it up.
Right. I mean, worst case scenario, we can put it back.
Burned, poisoned, paralyzed, asleep, or frozen. It doubles to 130.
Holy shit. That's such a large number. Oh, she's got another one.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to keep it. God damn it.
At the gym. Not yet. We're about to be.
No,
I mean, we gotta do a little bit of grinding first, but...
See, it was like, we gotta go grind it, and then we immediately got in over our heads, so...
Well, this is annoying.
Do we have a way to remove confusion in this game?
I don't remember if a full restore will do it, but I also don't think I've got a full restore.
Alright, well, either way, we gotta heal this turn.
Alright, let me grab his... Let me see what I got. I might have a berry. Let me check.
Well, we're not gonna waste our turn on just a berry.
No, but I'm just having... We do have a person berry if we need it, but I think a super potion should be fine.
I think we just super potion.
Yeah.
Imagine if potions could be outsped.
Is the next gym the one with the really tired-looking man? No, that was like the third gym. We've been past that forever.
Now we're fighting some old woman.
Unless you're thinking about the dark type gym leader from Sun and Moon.
Man, what did it do that did like 0 damage?
I don't know. Snapped out of confusion. Hey, there we go.
Good job, Venus. Even if you don't have crunch yet, or bite, or whatever one. Probably crunch. Probably crunch is the one I'm thinking of.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Mantra Beeg.
Oh,
that was like me react sad when we're defeated. His name is Larry?
His name is Larry. No, I don't think we fought a Larry.
Larry, I genuinely don't know who you're talking about. Oh no, that's in Scarlet and Violet, Malagai.
That's a completely different game, Mulligai.
It's a completely different game, Mulligai.
That's not even the same generation, Mulligai.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
What's an abridgers server?
It's one of the things that I help manage, in theory. I haven't in some time.
You manage things?
In theory. Boko does more of the management these days.
I see.
Anyway, we're gonna go to, let's go back to that other route, huh? The one before this one.
Let's go back to the easier route. I agree.
The one before Stowe on side, I think, should be fine. Oh, we can just fly right there. Oh, I think this takes us to the fossil lady.
Once we get to, like...
35 or so.
35 or so on our weaker people, which should be fine. I just don't particularly want to have losses while we're grinding. Feels like a lame time to have it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just put Venus up front and eat things. That'll do for now. How the fuck does that thing not have crunch yet, dude?
Well, listen,
I think you said it learns it at like 40 or some shit, if we were looking at it right. Or was that liquidation or something?
Which one are you talking about now? Are you talking about the fishiest guy or Venus?
Venus.
Venus, which is actually a Dreadnought. Dreadnought learns it learns liquidation at 48. It learns jaw lock. Well, it learns crunch at level 1, so we could have crunch.
So we should go get that right now.
so that's kind of on our
that
bad
one's on
scenario.
Us.
Wait, does that mean we learned it by? Wait, no, I'm looking at Scarlet and Violet. Hold on.
I mean, I'll go check anyway.
It says it's the same. It says it's the same. Does that mean we replaced crunch?
Why would we have done that?
Or,
I mean, we might have.
Why would we have done that?
But why would we have done that?
No, because
yeah, it can learn crunch. It can learn razor shell. What the fuck? What are we doing?
Yeah, so Dreadnought's level 1 moves in Sword and Shield are Bite, Crunch, Protect, Razor Shell, Rock Polish, Rock Tomb, and Tackle, and Water Gun. So, like, those should all be available.
What are we doing? Yeah, we should learn Razor Shell and Crunch.
Should we learn? Why should we? Why do
Razor
we care about Razor Shell?
It's a physical water move.
You know, that's good. That's pretty strong. It's pretty powerful.
What should we swap? Headbutt?
Let's get rid of Protect, probably.
Okay.
Let's be honest, we're not getting
What are we doing?
I don't know, man.
Do you want to get Crunch also?
Probably, right?
Feels like a good idea.
Probably worth it.
Get rid of Dig, I guess?
It's better than Headbutt.
Or Dig, yeah.
Or Dig.
Crunch is 80.
Or Dig?
Headbutt is 70, Dig is also 80, but it's 2 turns.
It's coverage that we care about, right?
Yeah. Dig would be better
I don't care about the damage so much. The coverage I care about. So what's our normal squad team looking like?
I don't remember. I think it's the 4 that we've selected, plus a couple that have been rotating per gym.
We normally have Squovit, and Squovit has
all the like dark and normal
dig moves.
Yeah.
It might not be that important at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Venus is not the one with Lockjaw or whatever attack thing it is. That's a Big Jaws, right? Yeah.
Strong Jaws? I don't know. Something jaw.
Something that makes its bite. Jaw. Something make it bite move good.
Can I put my balls in your jaw?
Do we want to just not for Crunch then?
I think we should have Crunch over something. I'm just thinking. Probably over Headbutt. Because, like, is there ever a time where we would
Headbutt instead of something else? Instead of Razor Shell or Rock Tomb?
Well, the only reason okay, so, like, remember, the only reason we wouldn't Rock Tomb or Razor Shell is if they're going to resist those two. So
right.
we should always use the stab moves.
Right, exactly.
Roughly.
So Crunch would be a stronger non-stab move.
Crunch is probably a better. Well, yeah, it's just more likely to matter coverage-wise.
Right.
Because like normal is more just like, hey, it probably won't resist it.
It's true.
So I think we get rid of headbutt, and if we
Okay.
really care, we can always put it back.
That's true. It's free. We don't have to go to a specific guy halfway through the game.
Haven't we talked to the move reminder with Venus?
I don't remember.
Did we just like miss everything?
We forget. Well, see, that's the thing, right? It being level 1 means I think it should have like prompted me to learn those when it evolved. Unless I'm just
I
an
wasn't
idiot.
here for that.
So like I don't know.
Because that was an evolution that happened off screen, I think.
I think so.
I don't know though.
Anyway.
Yeah, because normally you evolve and then it offers you all of those.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I also didn't register that Crunch was here. I think I only looked at Jaw Lock. So I just assumed that everything at level 1 was bad, I guess. Weird.
I don't know how he did that. Seems unlikely, doesn't it?
I remember going like, oh hey, we have Jaw Lock and Liquidation. Pretty high levels up there, and we're like, yeah, that kind of sucks. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Turns out we could have just had Crunch and Razor Shell the whole time. We should put Razor Shell at the top, probably.
Probably. Wow. What level is this thing? It's like 30?
I don't know, Mullah guy. It sounds like, from what I'm hearing, Sword and Shield are pretty short experiences.
They are. They're very...
And they didn't do anything that broke the mold, so...
I want to say when I beat Sword on my own the first time, it took me like about 20 hours. Which is abysmally short for a Pokemon game.
Yeah. I'll also assume your mic's doing the crickle crackle on my end.
Oh, I can fix that for you.
Man.
It doesn't show up on the stream, but...
Oh, that's good.
I don't know how we did that. Ah! Never mind, everything's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh no, the trap pinch, it's coming for us. Nope, never mind, it stopped. Wait, no, it's coming for us. Nope, it's veered off. It's kind of hanging out.
I already did
oh,
that.
There. Oh. It's headed the other way.
Man, a trap inch would have been cool.
Yeah.
Get his ass!
Ah!
If we can't have him, no one can!
We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him and throw him in a pool of water. Right into a pond. You didn't move the moves.
I sure didn't. Oh, and I also just figured out why this didn't do as much damage as we thought it would. Harsh Sunlight lowers the attack of water moves, don't it?
Yes. I kind of forgot we were in a desert, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I've been staring at this move pool. We really just left Crunch and Razor Shell on the table for like...
for a while. It's been like,
like
2 or 3 gyms.
14 levels? Because we evolved at level 22.
Yeah.
Man. Yikes.
It means you'll finish this Nuzlocke in a reasonable time. We'll see.
We'll find out, probably.
Yeah. Unless the championship goes particularly bad, I don't think we'll have that much problem with this game.
14 levels, Steven.
It's really impressive when you say it that way, huh?
Huh.
Listen, sometimes you just
know now.
Sometimes you forget or ignore just an entire mechanic in the game you're playing. It's fine.
Yeah. It was funny too because we even did it with Arcanine. We just like.
Oh man, Torkoal would have been cool too.
I don't care that much. I like Torkoal because it's a turtle. I don't like it as like a
guy. Yeah.
Because like Fire Rock.
He's not very good.
Nah, not my jam.
He's not very good. I just think he's neat. Wow.
Wow. Oh no. Anyway.
That's what 4 times resistance looks like, even with the fire boosts. Man, Torkoal should have an evolution. That'd be pretty sick.
No.
Maybe one of these days. Oh, Eviolite, that's true.
Mulligai, the kind of person to be out here on these streets just for getting Eviolite ruins everything. They should really delete that item from like existence.
It's a real wild one,
Listen,
isn't it?
It's a cool item. I used it on teams in Smogon, but it just like makes them unable to evolve a lot of Pokemon, because like the pre-evolution would be nuts.
I saw somebody had posted, because like the DLC for Scarlet and Violet came out, right? Which added a bunch of Pokemon to the game, which changed the meta somewhat. And I saw that apparently Furret is in OU now, if that means anything to you.
Yeah, overused. It's pretty high. It's not Ubers, but it's quite impressive to be up in OU tier. I think OU is the second highest under Ubers. It's been a long time.
And Duskull would have been cool.
None with those. Steven, you gotta stop doing this. It's fine. We didn't get the cool Pokemon. Their items unavailable this Gen 9. Yeah, they should unalive Eviolite. Just like forever. And then they can start giving all those evolutions out. Cause like, I kind of want Shuckle to have an evolution. That'd be cool.
Pretty sick.
But Shuckle with Eviolite?
that thing would just never take any damage. Not even once.
I've never bled my own blood. Man, I don't like this thing. I gotta be real with you. I gotta keep it 100.
It's a
this
snake.
Thing, I don't like. It's the worst snake I've ever seen. It looks like a used sock. I just really don't like it at all.
You're not wrong.
I'm sure there's got to be someone out here.
Oh.
That's what I mean, Mulligai. Yeah, exactly. There are certain things that are just bad mechanics.
Oh yeah, fuck boy.
Oh yeah,
you think
big boy.
Fuck you.
Get fucked. That's what I'm saying, Mulligai. You're preaching to the choir. That's what I've been saying this whole last 10 minutes or whatever. Things like that are restrictive and bad for long-term game health. Stuff like that happens in Magic the Gathering all the time too. They're like, oh, well, we can't print that because it would break this random card from forever ago.
Isn't that kind of the whole purpose of the Modern format? Or do just not enough people play Modern?
Oh, Modern's very popular. You're thinking of the older ones, probably. But most of the formats are meant to be balanced within their own format. Modern just has lots of cards in it. But like, Vintage and Legacy are the ones that have like all of the wackiest stuff. Vintage being the
Steel Beam wants to learn Screech. I don't know. It's technically, I think, a better metal sound. Oh, it's metal sound, but for defense instead of special defense. I mean, I don't really care.
Do we care?
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't.
JP grew to level 34. I don't remember what level JP evolves at. It's somewhere in the 30s. Not 34, I guess.
Yeah, so Vintage has the least bans. In that they only ban cards they absolutely have to. Most cards are restricted, which means that you can only have one copy.
Right.
Like Ancestral Recall and Black Lotus are playable, but only one. You only get one. Only get one copy of Ancestral
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a fucking whack format, because like every couple of years they'll just print the same cards again because people like them from the first series.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Not rotating is something buck wilds to me. Like the first time that I learned about it years ago, when because I mean the thing is it kind of rotates on its own, just because like
new stuff will come out and people will find a better build. Yeah.
Constantly is sort of my generic outsider understanding of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the metas keep shifting because of that, so that works. But it's wild to me that it's just like there isn't format that's really. I mean there are, but they're not like. It's not like Magic, where like Magic has these formats and they're like widely understood. Pot of Greed, Pot of Greed's gotta stay on the Forbidden forever.
I hit the camp button by accident.
Vintage,
oh
has
god!
very few banned cards. It had to ban the cards that, like, cause an actual problem, which includes all of the conspiracy cards, all of the cards that involve paying, ante. Because ante was an on-card mechanic that required you to bet your own cards, and, like, the winner would get the cards. It was weird.
That is a weird that's a weird mechanic, because, like, even just think about that from, like, a common man perspective, right? Like, the people playing could just ignore that rule. Why bother putting it on the card? Like,
there was like 9 of them that had it, where it was like, fucking, if you're not playing for, there's cards that are like, if you're not playing for ante, you can't play this. Remove Jeweled Bird from your deck before playing if you're not playing for ante. Ante-Jeweled Bird. If you do, put all the cards you own from the ante into your graveyard, then draw a card.
Huh.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know much about that because it was, like,
way before our time.
Yeah, like, crazy before our time. You gotta remember, Magic the Gathering was started in, like, 93 or some shit. But, my understanding is that there was a pool of cards that was the ante, and the winner would just
get them. My cards.
They also had that. Oh, they also did ban those cards that they've just removed entirely from the game. That they're like, we're never reprinting these cards, and if you're affiliated with us, you should not sell them. It was the bad card, the oopsie boopsie cards.
the yikes cards, the clan card, among others.
Are you trying to tell me that Invoke Prejudice is it just because it has clansmen in the art? It's not even a white card, Steven, it's blue. What do you think of that?
You know what, you got me, I'm sorry.
But yeah, those got banned everywhere because they essentially retconned them from existing in any way that they can. Chaos Orb got banned because you have to drop it from above the table. Or I think you have to flip it onto the table specifically.
Why? And these are not these are not like the uncards, right? These are just cards they had in the game.
No. No, uncards aren't. Unset cards aren't legal. So let me back up. Unset cards used to all be silver bordered. Silver bordered cards are not legal in anything. They're only legal if, like, you're playing with your homies, and
you want to have a
that's
silly
cool
game.
That you have Alexander Clamilton in your deck.
Alexander
That's fine.
Clamilton.
Everyone loves Alexander Clamilton. In the most recent set, Unfinity, they removed silver border. It's now an acorn stamp in the bottom of the card, where the normal foil stamp goes. If there is an acorn there, it means the same thing as a silver border. It's not legal in anything technically. But if there is no acorn there, or if there's just the normal hollow sticker, which is like an oval there, those cards are legal in Vintage, Legacy, and Commander, the Eternal formats.
Huh.
So there are now unset cards. Like the card Saw in Half can be played, and it's in fact pretty good.
Does that involve you?
Well, you destroy
the card in half. Or,
no,
okay,
none of them. Well, no, all of those kinds of cards are the acorn ones. The ones that's like well, actually, some of the sticker cards were legal. There's some cards that add stickers. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But stuff that's like Chaos Confetti, tear up this card to little itty bitty pieces, or Blacker Lotus, which you add 4 mana, but you have to tear the card in half. Those kinds of cards would still be acorn today. Like, they wouldn't be allowed because they're just truly meme piles. Like, there's one card that's form of Approach of the Second Sun, and you become the card Approach of the Second Sun, which means you have to shuffle yourself into the deck, which means you have to put cards on top of your head.
That's really good.
Yeah. So those ones, are acorn cards, but the ones that are like allowed are ones like Saw in Half, where they're kind of goofy, but they're not goofy in that same sort of way. Saw in Half is
a different goof.
You destroy a creature. It's 3 mana. You blow up a creature, and then the person that owned that creature makes 2 tokens that are copies of that creature, but with half the base power and toughness. Right, so you blow up their 4/4 and it becomes 2 2/2s, for example.
That's pretty good.
So like that's a card that's allowed in a lot of things.
Yu-Gi-Oh has a set of banned cards that win you the set if they deal direct damage, not the game.
That
the
game
set.
The set. Yeah. I remember those. Well, it's the match, right? Is what they call it, something like that. But I know what you mean. Like it wins you the next game. It's great. Yeah, Chaos Herb, Falling Star, and Shahrazad. I never remember how to actually say this.
I think. If it's the same as the,
it's the Arabian Nights thing, yeah.
Yeah. I believe how I've heard it before is Sherazad. Although to be fair, the way I heard it was in a parody musical of Aladdin, so that could mean nothing.
Google says Sherazad. I just didn't know. I knew it was Razad at the end, but I didn't know if it was Share or Shah or Shaw. I assumed it wasn't Show.
Shahrazad.
So Sherazad is a card in Magic the Gathering that makes you play a sub-game of Oh, hey, Mulligan's
yeah,
talking
that one.
about it.
Yeah.
The card is Sherazad, Mulligan. Sherazad makes you play a sub-game of Magic the Gathering, and then the winner of that game, I think, gains life in the main game or something stupid. It's like super not worth it at all, so it's banned in everything, including Vintage.
Sad.
Players play a Magic sub-game using their libraries as their decks. Each player who doesn't win the sub-game loses half their life rounded up.
That's not even good.
At the start of the sub-game, both players draw their initial hand, usually 7 cards. If one player has fewer cards than required, that player loses. If both have fewer than required, both players lose. Events in a Sherazad sub-game do not normally trigger abilities in the main game, and continuous effects in the main game do not carry over into the sub-game. You randomly choose which player chooses to go first or draw first. At the end of the sub-game, these are the rulings. This ruling didn't come out until 3 years after all the other ones. You start a sub-game, Mulligan, and then whoever loses that sub-game loses half their life in the original
sub-game, yeah.
Correct. You can, technically speaking, through I've seen a convoluted way to make it so that you can infinitely trap yourself in a series of sub-games. I don't remember what you need to do it because I watched the video and went, ha, that's funny.
And then erased it from your brain.
But at the end of the sub-game, each player puts all cards they own that are in the sub-game into their library, in the main game, then shuffles them. This includes cards in the sub-game's exile zone.
So in theory, in a standard deck, you can have 4, in like most formats, you can have 4 of the same card, right?
Yeah, unless it's restricted or if it says that you can have more. The generic rule is 4 of in formats that are not singleton, like Commander.
Right. So in theory, you could be 5 games deep into a game of Magic the Gathering by standard rules, but apparently there are also ways to break that. Well, I guess like if you copied a Sherazad, that would also do it, right? What if you play 2 Sherazads at the same time by copying the Sherazad?
So the first
you play 2 simultaneous sub-games?
No. Well, because the way the stack works in Magic the Gathering means that resolve them in order. The one thing I don't know is what happens to the stack once your first Scheherazade resolves. So the thing is, Scheherazade's sorcery speed, but you can pretty easily give sorceries flash. So I don't know what happens if you Scheherazade in response to Scheherazade.
You play a sub game that resolves, and then you go back out and immediately play another solve game.
Like, I assume that Scheherazade doesn't end the current turn or stop. Like, it doesn't exile the stack.
Right.
So I believe that you'd be able to just go. Oh, here's a one of my favorite subreddits. r/bad MTG combos. It's a good subreddit. Let's see. Here's this one.
Good.
Man, that one is a little.
What?
That one's too long.
You know, like Heat more.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. I was looking at this bad MTG sub combo.
I see.
It's very long-winded though. Hold on, let me see if I can find the Scheherazade.
A more concise version of Infinite Scheherazade. Alright, 35. Is this the level JP evolves? I think it was 35 or 36. I don't remember. Yeah! JP is evolving, baby. Look at that fucking guy. What do you learn on evolving? Probably like clear smog or something. Long ago, during a time when droves of factories fouled the air with pollution, unlike now, wheezing changed into this form for some reason. I love the last half of that. Wants to learn double hit. I don't know. What do you got? I'll be honest, I don't know what you've got. Oh, it's already got clear smog. Assurance, sludge bomb. Looks like its attack and defense are about the same. Attack and defense are about the same, so... I mean, sludge bomb is just better than sludge. We don't need both.
What? I was looking at Scheherazade combos.
JP leveled up and learned double hit.
Nice. Good job, JP. But it's wheezing. But yes, Chaos Orb, you flip it from at least 1 foot above the table. It's got to turn over. It's got to turn over all the way once, and then any card that it touches, when it's done, gets destroyed.
Incredible.
Falling Star also does a similar effect. Except I don't think... Yep, nope, you also have to flip it. Except Falling Star only deals 3 damage to any creatures it lands on. So Falling Star and Chaos Orb got banned in every format because they involve you to fucking flip the card from a foot in the air.
Which is stupid.
Scheherazade got banned because its sub-games are dumb and it made the games take too long.
Yeah? Yes.
Essentially what you could do is you could win game 1 and then time out your opponents by doing fucking sub-games of Magic. There is an urban legend of a guy that took a Chaos Orb and tore it to pieces and then threw it, with the idea being that, well, those all got touched by Chaos Orb. This is referenced in the card Chaos Confetti, which was an unset card that literally tells you to tear the card to pieces to do just that.
Right.
The flavor text on Chaos Confetti is, and you thought that was just an urban legend.
It's pretty good. Do we want to learn Psychic over Psybeam? I mean, probably, right?
What's the difference? Probably, but what's the difference?
Power.
It's way better, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just ask you because when I don't ask you, you get mad.
That's true. Thank you. Oh, that's right. The old Chaos Confetti was so old it still said plain area. Now, Chaos Confetti does require you to be 5 feet away.
Trio.
There he is.
Let's see.
This is bad. Can I swap?
But yeah, I don't remember. I watched a video about whether... I don't think there's any evidence that the actual
No, JP from
Chaos
Street Fighter.
Orb...
How about with Jake?
Who is named after JP Morgan, probably. But
I think it was both. Ah.
Abby.
You're stimming.
Hmm?
You're stimming. You're stimming, babe.
What do you want? I'm not gonna stop clicking the buttons. You can't make me.
Your controller's gonna wear out.
Oh no.
You'll have to spend $70 again.
Oh no.
That's a lot
Sounds like
of
a
money.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 move. It sure does, doesn't it? That's why they should bring it back. But yeah, Modern is 8th edition forward. And then there's like a ban list beyond that.
What do I got?
They still have Birthing Pod banned? Wow, they banned that forever ago. They could probably unban Birthing Pod.
Come on.
I don't know enough about the format to say for sure, but I feel like that's probably a card that's not
Get your own water.
crazy anymore.
Boko in here trying to steal my water bottle. The rules don't say that a dog can't be part of a team. The rules don't say that I can't have my dog play Magic the Gathering, and if he eats your cards, that's not my problem.
That's not my problem. You should watch your cards better, idiot. Looks like you've marked your cards with my dog's teeth.
That's illegal. Sir, I want this guy banned from the tournament. Judge?
Yeah, it does actually cause problems if you have marked cards. I was once watching an official tournament, sanctioned event, on the Wizards or Magic the Gathering or whatever Twitch channel, and they did a draft component because there's a lot of times there's like limited for day 1 pool, and then like the day 2 is standard or whatever.
Right.
And during the draft phase, someone got drafted a foil card, but because the Wizards of the Coast sucks at making their foil cards not turn into Pringles, that person had to actually use a substitute card to represent the foil in their deck because it was curled so badly that it like was a marked was deemed a marked card. So he had to put like a random different like placeholder card in, which is pretty funny.
Good job, Wizards. You did your best.
They
It
really
just wasn't very
don't-
good. You did the best you were willing to do.
What other formats they got here?
Eh.
Oh, I forgot about block format. Someone out there's got to still play block format. Commander technically has a ban list, but some of it's stupid. Some of it's fine. But some of it's dumb. Like, fucking Primeval Titan being banned. Oh, because it grabbed 2 lands when it entered.
You don't know, Josh. Like 2 lands could be enough to break the game forever, or something.
It can actually, but that's not the important part. The important part is there's lots of ways that let you tutor up lands, and Prime Time is just not worth the ban. But they ban and unban things randomly. Like they banned a card that my friend really liked called Gifts Ungiven because it could let you tutor up 4 cards, and they're like, that's simply too strong.
You can't do that. No, no.
When there's a lot of much stronger tutors that are allowed, like Vampiric Tutor. Really just more powerful than Gifts Ungiven most of the time. It's 1 mana, grab a card. A proxy, as we call it. Yes. I don't like saying proxy unless there's at least some hand-drawn art on there, if nothing else.
You need to have scribbled something on there with Sharpie for it to be a proxy in Josh's eyes.
At least, that's all I'm asking. My one friend does entirely proxy these days. I actually bought out his remaining cards, and now he just has some company in Hong Kong print proxies. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, means he gets all the cool arts that he wants. He just fucking puts whatever he wants on there.
Yeah.
Crazy. What a dick.
What? Man, I wish we had Fishious Ren. Watching these water guns do like no damage every time is killing me slowly.
What's the name of that Pokemon again?
Boy, I don't remember. No, it's not Arctovish. It's Dracovish.
Why didn't you just click on it?
Because I was to test my abilities.
Oh, okay, I see. I was like, what are you...
I was like, give me a second, I'll get there.
We only need to get to level 63.
Fucking hell.
Then we'll have Fishious Ren. If we ever find the dive TM, we can teach him dive.
That would be sick. No, not Name Raider. Not who I wanted to talk to.
Or Waterfall, the Waterfall TR. Or the Liquidation TR. So my Proxy Wizard of the Coast catches you.
Yeah, careful, Josh.
That's not true.
Careful, Josh. Those Pinkertons will come and get your friend.
Oh, they didn't do that for proxies. They don't care about proxies. Wizard of the Coast prints proxies themselves. They did it for the Magic 30 anniversary.
Amazing.
No, they don't hide the Pinkertons because that guy was leaking cards.
Because they sent him an early copy of the game, and it got there early.
They did. I don't know the full story on that. I didn't really look into it, I'll be honest. Frankly, I didn't care all that much.
Right. If I'm remembering right, it was something like the distributor that they sent the cards to sent out the cards too early. Or something, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I didn't really bother looking into it because, like, the guy that it happened to was one of those, like, old school type looking MTG players, was my impression of him. And I don't like listening to those guys talk. They have bad opinions usually.
That's fair. They sent him the wrong box. Says Moa guy.
Yeah, he got... Now, I know that. He got March of the Machine Aftermath instead of March of the Machine. Now, no one told him to begin filming himself opening it and uploading it onto the internet.
Was it not even like a stream?
I'm pretty sure it was a stream. I don't remember though.
Okay, like if it wasn't a stream, that's way funnier, because that would have meant that he had to make that choice. Bam. I feel like Galarian Weezing could break your neck with those fucking smokestacks doing that what he just did. I think
I'm pretty sure it was a YouTube video. Yep, he uploaded a YouTube video opening collector booster packs from a set that was not out yet. And also his YouTube channel was named Old School MTG. That's why I thought he was one of them old school types.
Because he said he was.
Yeah.
God damn it, I was aiming for the Doug trio. Oh wait, this is actually bad for me. Oh wait, never mind, I have Levitate. I'm fine, this fucker can't hit me. Oh no, he's not a ground move.
Cause like, I'll be honest, I tried watching the guy's video, and like, I kind of got the impression, again, this is just my own impression. I think the guy was kind of making some of the more sordid details of the Pinkertons showing up. To me, it seemed much more like they showed up and said, hey, So you got product that wasn't supposed to be out yet, and we are here to collect it, and that is kind of insane on the face of it. Rather than just sending him a letter, going whoopsie poopsie. But I don't think they like showed up and threatened his wife and his dog, and like we're gonna burn his house to the ground type stuff.
No, probably not. Oops. Ignore what I'm about to do. You're not seeing it.
Because like Pokemon hired private investigators to retrieve Pokemon cards.
Right.
And no one cared about it. It's just because WotC. I think the only reason this showed up at the time was because this was back at a time when like people were still fresh off of all of the OG health.
All of all
bullshit.
the stupid shit that Wizards had recently done. Yeah.
Because, like, Wizards of the Coast, in their statement, said that they tried to contact him, and it just, like, he didn't answer them, didn't respond to them. And so then they hired investigators to reach out to him.
It's just funny to me that the people they hired were the actual Pinkertons. Like, that part of it seems insane. I wonder if they just, like, outsourced it to whoever, or if they hired them directly. You know?
I don't... Listen, I would eat a hat if fucking Wizards of the Coast said we have to specifically
we have to
call
get
up
the Pinkertons on this one.
We gotta get those guys like this shit just doesn't happen that way. It's insane.
It feels...
Now listen, the Pinkertons are their own box of worms, you know, killing Union strikers and all that. I get it. But like it seems much more like Wizards of the Coast like saw this video of product that got uploaded like 3 weeks ahead of time, and we're like, we should figure out why that happened and get the product back, and then ask the private investigator firm to look into it. That's my take on the whole thing. That's why I don't really care about it.
I mean that seems completely logical and reasonable.
But it is funny.
It is
now
funny.
The memes were good. Now the Pinkerton meme, I do to this day go, oh my god, you gotta watch out, those fucking Pinkertons. They're gonna come for you.
Anytime I'm minorly inconvenienced by Magic the Gathering. Why do they still exist? It's a good question. I don't have a good answer. Feels like one of those old things that should have just stopped by now, but it didn't.
Money.
Money.
Honey.
There's lots of money in union busting, I bet. Given that companies continue to not want to give money to the people that they work for them. And the people wants to have money. Tale as old as time.
Tale as old as time. Oh shit, that's right. I need to send an email. Speaking of tales as old as time, me forgetting to send an email. Haha.
Haha, I guess. Taking your word for it. It was Dracovish. I mean, we already knew that. We found that out forever ago.
Yeah.
Is it gonna put me back on the bike when I get to the bottom of the ladder? No. Damn. I was hoping it would. It would have been very funny. Because I did not press the get off bike button. I just hit the ladder and the game intuited that I wanted to get off the bike. Which is impressive for a Pokemon game. Instead of hitting you with that there's a time and a place for that. No, the guys we want to use are in the high 30s now. We might be good. Or the low to mid 30s. All right. We also got gear grind on steel beam, which is a steel attack. Hooray! I can't believe how many Pokemon we have that don't evolve for the first time until like level 40. Because I think I don't. What level does Clink evolve at? Can you gather that information for me?
Again.
Because I know we said Vanillish does. Fuck 'em. Yeah.
What the hell was that noise?
That was me breaking because we've also got
it becomes Clang at 38, and then becomes Clink Clang. Or Kling Clang.
Kling Clang.
At 49.
Truly ridiculous. Well, I saw an item. You can't tell me I didn't. Damn it. It's gone. They can tell me I didn't. Where the fuck are all the people in these woods? I know there were. Because I ignored basically all of them on the way in. Oh, here we go. I came to ride a Galar train. I wonder if meeting you will change my life. The railways are amazing. They can carry lots of people and Pokemon at once. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
We have Lupin at home.
Lupin at home be like, fucking they throw out these guys and we throw out this monstrosity.
We should be careful, because they could use a Fire Blast move, right?
Yes, they could. So, WizKid probably I should just swap, because I don't think WizKid's just gonna be good here at all. I don't know. We don't know anything specific. JP does Fairy.
Why did you bring in Garfield?
That was just
Why
the one.
Garfield here?
It was the one I grabbed to get levels.
I feel like we should keep a pivot Pokemon in when we do
just
these
in case, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of Pokemon evolve late for some reason. Yeah, they sure do. Because I think like Mienfoo doesn't evolve until 48. It's crazy. I don't know. JP might be fine. It's a Psychic Fairy type though. Is Curlia.
Maybe we should just leave him in.
Yeah.
And just fucking Psychic
What
Beam Blast.
Yeah, what if we just murder Ninetales? That would solve the problem, right? That didn't do as much damage as I was hoping.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Well.
Oh, that hits both. That's fine.
Could have been worse.
I think we forgot that Orbeetle has like crazy high defense and special defense.
Well, I don't think Incinerate's a very good move.
It's not. It isn't. You're right.
Yeah, it's only 60 base power. But it burns berries. So, I mean, we gotta watch out for that.
And it's dead. Problem solved.
We've done it! Hooray!
Acid armor.
I tell you what is exciting.
Sharply raises defense. Do we care? Probably not.
No, I don't think so. No, I tell you what is exciting about Magic the Gathering. The fact that Doctor Who cards are almost out.
Oh yeah.
They also did a set. They also created more My Little Pony Silver Border cards.
I did
So
hear
those
about
exist. My friend Steve was like real excited about it because he really wanted the first ones. But the first ones were before Secret Lair. Secret Layers existed. They were kind of the proto Secret Layers because they had those before. These Silver Border cards that they would sell on like the Hasbro Pulse website or at like conventions. Like that's where Swords of Dungeons and Dragons came from.
Right.
Shit like that. Sword and Dungeons and Dragons is actually part of the reason that they made it so the new unset cards can be legal in Eternal formats. Because that card doesn't actually do anything that wacky.
It's just a funny card.
Yeah, well, it's basically like it gives +2/+2 protection from rogues and clerics, and then when it deals damage, you create a treasure and you make a gold dragon token, which gold is not an actual color. So
No.
basically, all they would have had to have done is like, and you like roll a d20, and if you get a 20, it happens again, something like that. So like, really, they realized that all they had to do to make it legal would have been to make it an actual color. Like they could just had it make a red dragon,
Just any
or
other
a
color.
colorless dragon, like one of the legal colors. One of the 5 legal colors are colorless, and then it would have been fine.
Would have been
Because
completely
at the
fine.
time that they made Sword Dungeons and Dragons, rolling a die was not part of the main game. But then they came out with Adventures
An
in the
entire
Forgotten Realms.
entire D&D set. Yeah.
The D&D set, and that involved rolling dice, and they're like, well, shit. So, Mark Rosewater, the head designer, explained that that was one of the cards that made them realize that we could probably just make some of these legal in the Eternal formats.
I'm gonna swap because there is a fairy type.
They did come out with Lord of the Rings cards. It was a whole to-do. Post Malone currently owns
The One Ring. Bought it from whoever found it, I assume.
Some guy up in Canada found it like opening week. He bought it, which is good. As far as things go, they probably shouldn't have printed that, just because
Yeah.
it's kind of lame in general. But I'm glad that Post Malone got it and not some random
Some fucking
person, like some investment bro or something. Post Malone really likes Magic the Gathering. He plays it all the time.
Right. Yes. You know, I said that shit about getting in here to find all those trainers. I think it might have been just those 2 guys.
The West has... It's true, Molo guy. I see you're up to the lore. Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of... Magic the Gathering has a lot of those people in the hobby, unfortunately. Now, it is a minority. Ironically. But there are still a good chunk
Ironic,
of them, 'cause, I mean,
isn't it? They
It's a
could
nerd
oppress
hobby,
everyone
right?
else, but not themselves.
Nerd hobbies are just prone to those kinds of people showing up, unfortunately.
Sad.
But, like, the subreddit, for example, that they have is, like, way smaller than the main one, which most people were just like, man, this card's alright. One of his cards is good, like Aragorn the Unifier. The other 2 I don't remember being especially impressed by.
Ignore what I'm about to do.
There's some... I thought you said.
Yeah, ignore it. We're grinding, it's fine.
Wait.
We're grinding, it's fine. Oh, hey, Sinisty. That's fun.
Yeah, some people got weird about it for some reason. I mean, none of these characters are real, so I don't understand. I'm just sad that fucking none of the Gimlis are playable. They're all real bad. I mean, I guess you could play them, but I was hoping they'd be better. I got a decent amount of the Lord of the Rings. I got some more. I don't know.
I'm not sure
I have
either.
some more pre-ordered, but because they're like re-releasing it in November again. They're just releasing it, like, the second run that's coming out of it doesn't have all of the serialized special rings.
Right.
So there's no the One Ring, there's no 700 of the Dwarf Rings or whatever.
I assume that has made them come down in cost somewhat.
I don't actually know. Well, I mean, they haven't, like, been, fully announced yet, I don't think. But I assume they'll be cheaper.
Wow, look how close JP is to leveling up. That bar full.
Shit.
It must
When
be
do you
like
think
a
they'll level
single
up?
digit number.
How much XP do you need to level? 3? Maybe 4?
Overshot it a bit. Toxic. Toxic for who? Toxic for JP. Do we want to give JP toxic?
What was it do again?
Badly
badly poisoned
poisoned.
them?
Yes.
What would
Could
we
do that
get rid
over
of?
double hit or clear smog probably.
You're a double hit.
Get rid of double hit. Get rid of double hit.
JP already had a British accent. We're in the Isles, ain't we, bruv?
He was born this way.
On this way.
No, I don't want Garfield to learn those moves.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen, whether you're broke or evergreen.
Alright, where are we at level-wise? I think JP is good now. We're probably not even going to use Steel Beam in the gym, right? Or do we want to get him
I
up?
mean, I assumed we should bring him, right?
Yeah,
Just like
just to
as
have.
a backup.
Sure, why not?
Change good in it, bruv. Oh, I definitely think he became more like
He developed a
evolved.
cough, for sure. A graveliness to his voice.
Well, I just don't see why the boars are so mad.
Man, I wish we'd stop running into fairy types in these woods.
What's with all the fairies in these woods? What's going on with that?
I don't know what Misty Terrain does. I don't remember.
Billions must suffer. But yeah, the Doctor Who set's coming out. They just came out with Wilds of Eldraine. I'm just waiting on Wilds of Eldraine to get cheaper, which it should, because there's not too many chase cards in the main set, really. Gonna buy some of that. Pretty excited. They released one of the guys that's in there is gonna allow me to make the worst combo deck I've made, and I've made many bad combo decks.
Okay, cool. I was worried about how much damage we're taking versus doing, but it's not that much of a difference. Now, thing to consider that this is the best we can do right now, 2 fairy types that are about our level. Unless we're gonna learn another steel move in between now and then. Now in 38.
I wonder why the set boosters are still going up for this. Set boosters actually went up in price by like $5. That's
The weird crossover events I'm waiting for, Power Wash Simulator, the next 2 they've announced are the Warhammer 40k crossover thing and the Back to the
Have you
Future
to
crossover thing.
I'll be able to clean up after Nurgle. Or at least Nurgle's Nurglings. Probably. That makes sense.
I'm unclear. I don't know anything about 40k.
Because I don't think this one has the bonus sheet, does it?
Every time we throw out Jake Long and it just unleashes that fucking ungodly roar.
Very weird.
The horse
Thank you,
comes
Pat.
out and it goes like, horse noise, and Jake Long comes out and goes, ah!
Yeah.
Why am I? How could this be?
Let me explain something to the audience. So there are these cards called adventure cards, right?
Yes.
An adventure card is a spell that you can play the spell, and then the card exiles because the creature's out on an adventure, and then you can play the creature part afterwards. It's not always creature, but it's like an instant or sorcery on one side of the text box, and the other side of the text box is some sort of permanent. And they released a legendary adventure card named Kellen something. I don't know the rest of his name, but the important part is that I can use him as my commander, and I can pay 1 generic mana and a white mana to go search for an artifact equipment or aura. Well, an equipment or an aura in my deck, put it in my hand. And that's super exciting. And it's allowed me to build. I had the most convoluted fucking plan. It's gonna be amazing if it ever works. It's like a 12-step program that might win me the game.
Is it
Do you call
likely?
these things? It's likely if my opponents. It will consistently work if my opponents do absolutely nothing to stop me.
Oh,
We
that's
call
always
these
the
things
thing,
here
isn't it?
chips instead of crispity, crunchy, munchy, crackerjack, snack, and nibbler, snap, crock, and pop, Westpool, Chestershire, Queen's lovely jubbly delights. That's right, they be cringe in it, bruv.
Struth.
Great, wait. That's the Bluey country, not the fucking...
There's apparently a Bluey
Greyland.
video game coming out.
I know, my one friend fucking wouldn't shut up about it.
Oh.
Nah, it's mean. He only brought it up once. He was like,
Brought it up once,
everyone
but he
in
was
the-
too excited.
he was too excited, fucking excited about it. And like, guys, you know that like I get that everyone in that both of my friend groups like Bluey, but like it's still a media tie-in game, right? There's a good chance it's gonna be bad.
It's... Even if it's bad, it'll
Have
be
we
like
forgotten-
average at best.
Have we forgotten how media tie-in games work?
There was
Have we gone that?
in the God, you've heard of the Peppa the Pig game that had a dedication to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth at the end of it, right? Have you seen that
No.
one?
I had not heard about that one.
Have you seen that clip? It's fucking insane. There's a bit in the game where Peppa Pig is jumping in a puddle with Queen Elizabeth, and then a fucking in loving memory screen pops up. Please stop. Please don't. You son of a bitch.
Did you just get ice cream killed?
Uh,
Were you fucking? What are you doing, Steven?
how was I? It was not very effective. It critted. It's not my fault.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna watch this back, and if you randomly attacked with low health, I'm gonna come.
It
up there and
wasn't
hit-
low health.
I'll be the. Judge
I
of
was
that,
over
won't I?
half.
I'll be the judge of that, won't I? I'm running back the tape.
They did used to be more popular, but I don't know that they've ever necessarily been good. Queen isn't an animal, so she's just a normal human.
No, I know what Mulligan means. As in, there used to be a lot more of them. Like, everything used to have a tie-in game, but now they don't.
That's true. They did stop doing that at some point. Probably because video games are expensive and IP holders just didn't want to anymore.
At least you didn't kill one of the Pokemon we cared about.
Yeah. I am moderately bummed.
Well,
But
then
I-
you should've
but
been
I will
less
be fine.
Stupid. All right, let's see here. So pin missile the first time. It attacked once. It hit 2 times. Those 2 hits, which is the lowest possible, did over a third of our half. You stayed in and you icy wind. It hit you.
If it hadn't critted, I
Hit
would have been
again.
fine.
It hit again. Well, it's hard because your shit's in the way, but I don't think that's true. I don't think that one crit mattered.
It
It's
only
just that
did
pin missile
4.
hit 4 times.
It would have been fine if it hadn't critted. Probably.
You know, pin missile hits 2 to 4 times, right?
Yeah. I thought it was 2 to 5.
2 to 5, yeah. So like, a little ambitious.
Oh, hold on. Alright,
Oh, no,
Jake
it's
Long
gonna
is up
melt
to
in
level,
hell.
but we can't bring him with us.
It could be in a
because fairy.
It could be a Dante Inferno type hell. Where
Yeah, it's one of those cold. It's cold hell.
It'll be a cold day in hell.
Why did we name Cubone Zor again? Some Marvel thing, right?
Zor was the guy that instantly shows up and dies in Nova like 1.
Ah.
Zor the Conqueror, man. Yo, don't you remember Zor the Conqueror?
Josh, I don't know almost
He's in,
anything
like-
about comics.
He's in like 1 episode. Sorry. He's in like 2 issues. Here, look. Let me read you something about Zor the Conqueror. Zor,
Sure.
aliases, Froggy, Razorface. Nova's nicknames for him. I don't know. Neither of those are very accurate. First appearance, Nova number 1. Death, Nova number 1.
Damn, he didn't even make it a whole issue.
Nope, he dies in the first issue. He shows up, then dies. I think they might reference him in later issues again, but he's not important. But he's a Lufamoid.
Please don't have
which
Arena
is
Trap.
what Nebula is.
Shit.
You know Nebula, right?
I'm gonna use
Steven!
a Pokédoll. I'm using a Pokédoll.
What are you doing?
Using a
Why
Pokédoll?
didn't you use it immediately?
I tried to run first because I wanted to see if it had Arena Trap, and it would have just
They
told
like
me it had
always
Arena
have
Trap
Arena
first. Well, no, that one didn't, because it would have just told me it had Arena Trap, so I was testing it to see if it had Arena Trap.
Why?
And if it did, I was going to use the Pokédoll.
Why not just use the Pokédoll immediately?
I should have, and you're right. There's not
My
a good place
God.
to train this fucking guy. The area ahead is too high level, and the area behind us is like all ground types.
Use a higher level guy and let him leech XP.
What do we got?
Or at least a different guy.
We could try Garfield.
Oy vey.
Hey, Scarlet.
I gotta say,
I'm
it
giving-
seems to happen every time that I'm like off looking up something to talk about. I look back and crisis is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real feeling of like I'm like in charge of toddlers in baby kindergarten, and if I look away, they'll begin eating paste at a rapid speed.
Faster than you could possibly imagine.
Faster than you thought paste could be consumed.
I was gonna look for moves and see if there's anything good that Garfield can learn that will help me here. Learn Magical Leaf. Payback.
Is Venoshock worth putting on Norman?
Maybe. Oh, Covet is an attacking move, I forgot. Yeah, man.
In that construction, that's a good description, Molo guy. You're right about that.
You're not wrong. I wish I was less this way, but I'm not.
It's like anytime I'm like, alright, Steven's got this, it's just grinding. I look back and our fucking ice cream cone is getting absolutely obliterated by a pin missile salvo.
Go on, Garfield, you can do it.
Again, at least it was just ice cream.
Right.
I mean, like,
The only thing in our, like, A-team in our party right now, and I hesitate to even say A-team because is Steel Beam.
hell yeah.
Christ alive. You know what? I kind of don't want to bother. I've decided I've had enough.
Fair.
I think we've ground. If Steel Beam needs any more levels, it can get them in the gym. Let's go heal. Let's go get our squad together.
But yeah, I will say that it. I looked at the tape. I reviewed the tapes. I looked at the cam footage. It wasn't entirely full. You were at like 70% health.
I know.
That's
That's why I thought I
high-ish.
was fine for one more.
Okay, well, listen. Had I been paying more attention, I probably would have still said something because it wasn't like. It was close, right? It wasn't like
It
we
would have.
were
No, listen.
completely in
It
the
would have
clear.
been close either way. You're right about that. I was just.
Sorry, pal. You're right about that. The crit definitely didn't help anything.
No.
But I think if it hit 4 or 5 times, I think we were just toast, based on how much 2 hits did. So.
All right, let's lead with JP, and hopefully we don't need anybody
That's only
other
our
than
second
Miles.
death, right? So far.
Yep. We had Gene and Ice Cream. Ah.
Yeah.
So we're doing good.
We're doing great. We're really.
And then we've got good, meh,
Chuck.
bad, and Chuck.
Chuck. Moving 1 box to the right just for fun. Like in 1 section.
Oh, I see. I just like I don't want to move them all the way over.
Just move like 1. Hooray!
Woo!
Look at Chuck.
The jangling keys of Chuck. All right,
Look at him
let's fix our items real quick. Is everyone good? We need to give Dorian a berry.
Citrus or whatever the big one is.
God, if only I could pull up the right menu. Here we go.
You've only played how much Pokemon?
A lot. No, not use, give. And Steel Beam.
Steel Beam.
What do we want to
What
give?
type is it? What type is what?
Steel. Which one? What type
No,
is it?
well,
Oh,
guys-
the gym, it's fairy.
Oh, fairy. I see. I understand.
At least I think that's what he's asking.
That's not what you're asking, Mall Guy. You gotta speak now.
Metal coat?
I mean, metal coat. Yeah.
Metal coat.
Metal coat.
Metal coat.
Hooray! I mean, what's
We good
on
with
JP?
everything else here?
The
JP's
goo?
got black sludge. Not
That
back
is
sludge.
poison?
He may or may not have back sludge. Gradually restores HP to poison type Pokemon. It damages any other type.
I see.
And then Miles has got the Zappy Zap. The magnet. That's what
Oh,
it's
the
called.
type of that mushroom.
The grass.
that you fought.
I
Like the
think
weird-
it's
the
I
weird
think it's
fucker.
grass fairy, but it might be just grass. I don't remember.
I don't even know what that fucking Pokemon is.
Shinotic, I believe.
That's a Mortal Kombat character.
Anyway, real quick, I think we can do.
That was the joke for the Mortal Kombat
You're
heads.
looking for Frank?
The Mortal Combatants and the.
That'd be me, yes. What's this? You got a letter addressed to me. He handed the old letter to the old man. Now, who could be sending me letters? Oh, why, it says it's from Paula. That does take me back ages. Paula was the name of a girl I spent all my time playing with when I was a young lad. She fell ill. Didn't tell me, though. She kept it a secret just how sick she was. We ended up having a great row about it, and then I moved away not long after that fight. I never met her again after the day I left. How was she? Did she look well? Dear old Paula. ... If you'll remember, this was a child we encountered. What? The quiet type, are you? Meowth got your tongue? Reckon I ought to
like
give
in
you
the
something
forest?
for this gift you brought.
So she's just stuck. In
She's a
time
ghost.
or
No,
some
she was
shit.
in like a different town. Well, you've brought me back a piece of my youth. I've changed choice scarf.
I thought the gym in the Mushroom Town would be poison or grass. Well, you're wrong, Mologai. Mologai was trying to guess, was saying because of the fungi in the town.
Nope. Fairy.
Is the gym even in this town?
Yes. Do we want to give the
Yeah.
choice? Do we want to give the choice scarf to Ace?
No.
It'd be really
Why
funny
would
though.
we? Would it be funny the first time you use it and then you're locked into extreme speed?
No, I was thinking about Flare Blitz, man.
Why do we need to be faster to Flare Blitz?
No, that's a fair point.
Look at her
it doesn't
speed
do,
stat
it
real
doesn't
quick.
it doesn't do attack, it does speed. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, choice ban. You thought it was the attack one? That's choice ban.
Ah,
Fool.
I didn't know.
You were working with partial information. Because you big digital duff. What
Ace is
the phrase
apparently
digital?
as Solvar is apparently as fast as Ace.
Hell yeah, he is.
And then we've got all these 30s.
Can you
Fucking
switcheroo
hell.
the choice? Mulligan, why are we doing a whole... We're not gonna switcheroo the choice scarf onto our fucking NPC opponents. We're not doing a whole plan. I can't even get Steven to keep our ice cream alive. Do you want me to explain an advanced stratagems for Torgem?
Got TM42 Revenge.
Oh, hell yeah.
Double that the user's been hurt by the opponent in the same turn. It's a fighting move. Not helpful here necessarily, but Evolution is a bit tricky for Pokemon trainers. If Pokemon evolves, it'll get stronger, but its appearance will change. Do you want to know how to make your Pokemon strong without it evolving? Is it the Eviolite? Oh shit, no, wait. Ah. Well, that's fine.
Womp, womp.
We're equipped for the gym leader. We should be okay. It's just a Dottler. Now, JP is a bad choice for this, to be fair, so I'm going to swap to Ace.
Aren't we poison? Oh, we're psychic too, right?
Psychic, yeah. We're Poison Fairy. Which I think will still be weak to Psychic.
Go get him, Ace!
Flare
Blitz
Blitz!
this. What was that, level 20 Dottler?
Oh, is it only level 20? I didn't even notice that.
Hold on, I might have missed seeing
Oh, it's
it. Nope,
30.
it's 30.
Flare Blitz!
Now it did put up a reflect screen, so we gotta be careful here. Because that will have raised the physical defense. See? Look at that. Show. JP is a reference to Streets. I think that new character JP is neat.
It's cool looking.
He's with the capitalists. They put him right in Street Fighter.
There he is.
Hey, it's me, Ryu, from Streets.
Didn't expect you to be able to breach Dottler's whatever. Is it because you had an Eviolite? It's hard to take down, wasn't it? The secret? No. Secret is this Eviolite. Obtained an Eviolite.
Whoa.
If you let a Pokemon, it can still... Yeah, I know how it works. Why'd you need to demonstrate that to me? And also it didn't work because of the thing I did. The only person in our party that could use that if we even wanted to was Steel Beam, but I don't. I should heal.
Probably. Why would Reflect reduce the damage of a fire type move? They're all special. Ah, Molo Guy, you're what we call a fucking idiot.
Trapped in the past.
Gen 1 brain, we got an old head over here. Boomer alert. Bwip, bwip, bwip.
Ring the boomer alarm. I
Time
always
for
knew
you
this
to
day
go
would come.
back. For you to go back for your tapioca pudding. It's bingo night, old man.
Hey, Ball Guy, are you in here for some inexplicable... Oh, hey, Marnie.
Ball
Oh,
Guy.
Challenger Jotun. You got 4 gym badges already. I'm gonna have to watch out for you, huh? Urara. Look, even Morpeko is wary of you. Wait, Morpeko, don't tell me you actually like Jotun. We already had a serious battle with him. He's an opposing gym challenger. Guess there's nothing to it. Look, just take care of my league cards, okay? Or take one of my league cards. Thanks. What's with that look, huh? This just means I'll think of you as my rival from now on, okay? There aren't too many gym challengers left, you know, so we're meeting in the finals. You got that? How many people drop out this soon? I mean, I guess we're at 6, but... Damn. Hey, Ball Guy. With me, your mate, the Ball Guy. Is the love in the air, or is it just this Pokeball? Here, try it out and see for yourself. Thanks.
What?
A love ball is useful if you want to catch a Pokemon. It's the opposite gender of the one you send onto the battlefield. Pokeballs are so full of surprises, don't you think? Real quick, I'm gonna check my potion supply. I'm pretty sure I'm good, but... I've got 15. That should be fine, probably. Alright, hey old lady. Gym challenger, would you like to challenge our gym? Of course. Please change into your uniform. Yeah, she's like 30, 40, some, I don't know. This will not be a mission so much as a test of your quality. It is a very serious examination. Oh, I think I remember this one. That uniform looks good on you. I'm not sure. I don't know the lore. I don't know if it would be funny if you can just challenge the gym as many times as you want. Somebody loses once, then they go, actually, I'm good. Nah, I'm done. Pokemon healthcare is free. You can just keep ramming your head against it. Uniform looks good. Relax, clear your mind, and go break a leg. Whose leg? I'm not opposed to the idea. I just want to know.
There's
Hello?
that fucking bag of bones.
Ah, there you
Remember
are,
when
my
she
dear.
slowly walked up that fucking staircase and I nearly died in real life?
Though you really are lacking in the color pink. See, I'm looking for a successor to take the role of gym leader here. So my gym mission serves as an audition of sorts, too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you need to do is battle my trainers and answer the questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before answering, though, child. If you get the wrong answer, the stats of your Pokemon will get lowered. Oh, but if you answer correctly, your Pokemon will get a stat boost. Just think of it as a little fairy-type Pokemon magic to make things interesting.
Huh?
Now I want you to go all out. Show me what you can do.
Maybe everyone's Nuzlocke.
Maybe everybody else, instead of putting them in the hell box, is literally taking them out back with a shotgun if they lose. Let the gym challenge begin.
How good is the pay?
All right, okay.
Do
It's
you
time
think
to
you get
start your
paid?
audition to see if you're worthy of becoming the fairy-type gym leader. I think that was her, not the... it's fine. Spritz. Go on, JP.
It's time to
Sludge bomb.
to industrialize.
The revolution has come.
We should put Sludge Bomb at the top of the list.
Probably. Question. Do you know about fairy type's weaknesses? I mean,
Yes.
both of these are correct.
Both of them are right.
That's right. One of fairy type's weaknesses is the poison type. Special attack rose, you say?
Sludge Bomb.
Sludge bomb.
I feel like playing that Captain Pollution clip again.
Hate.
Deforestation.
So fucking...
Smog.
That's the one I'd smog. I can't say what most helpful will think, but you at least piqued my interest. Okay. An identical, possibly the same old woman walks out from right
Yep,
stage.
that's all. No, you're wrong, Mo guy. It's super radiation. I remember that one specifically.
The second trainer, don't worry about the last question. Let's keep moving forward. I wasn't?
Also, the guy that says super radiation, his name is Duke Nukem. That wasn't a registered trademark yet.
So Captain Planet
so-
just went with it, huh? It's pretty funny.
Let our polluting powers combine. Smog!
Question, what was the previous trainer's name? It was Aneta. I wasn't paying attention. Shit. It was one of these.
Hold on.
Oh, you can check the footage?
I'm gonna check the camera. Get fucked. Why am I in the Brock the Investigator stream? No, hold on.
That's not
Hold
it.
on. Hold on. Oh. Oh, I went a little too far. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Yep.
Give me a sec.
Yep.
I'm just dialing it in.
Yep.
I will not take this nuclear power slander. Yeah, it really made me sad. It's net with two E's. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was E.
Yeah.
E-T-T-E.
I think I also thought that because Aneta is nothing, but I was like, I didn't know.
I'm trying to figure out what this fucking third guy says here. After smog.
Smog.
Hold on, give me a second. Oh, he just says toxic.
That's... Oh no, I'm confuzzled.
No, it's hate.
Hate!
Yeah, it's super radiation, deforestation, smog, toxic hate. But yeah, there's a lot of places shutting down nuclear power plants. There used to be one in Wisconsin, and then they closed it. And it just keeps... Oh yeah, years ago. Really just makes me mad. And I'm like,
don't worry about right or wrong, just keep moving forward.
I get that it's rough to have to bury this shit in concrete for 10,000 years and hope no one digs it up for fun, but it's way better than what we're doing currently. It would be a nice stepping stone to more renewables, if nothing else. I'm so nuclear power pilled.
Sludge bomb. Fake out, you fucking asshole.
This fucking guy. A critical fake out even.
I hate fake out. It's my least favorite move in all of Pokemon. Because there's just nothing you can do. Question, what do I eat for breakfast every morning? I don't... How...
What?
How would I know that? Omelets.
I mean, curry's not a breakfast
I
food.
prefer cheese omelets. That's fair. You know what? Good point.
Well, not for British people, we'll say. Specifically. I don't know enough about other diets to know if people eat curry in the morning. But British people don't. Not unless they've had a bad night, I would hazard a guess. I agree, Molo Guy. I think they will rue the day. I just don't know why they shut them all down. It was really confusing.
JP immediately snapped out of his confusion. Fuck
we'll
yeah.
Just pump more natural gas from Russia. That'll make more sense. Like, what are we doing here? People just got so scared from fucking Chernobyl. If I could go back in time and only do one thing, I would just stop Chernobyl.
I would simply
run in
stop
there,
Chernobyl.
and I would hit every Russian with a chair and then turn off the power plant myself. I don't know how I'd accomplish this, but I'm sure I could do it with enough chutzpah.
Will this be neutral? No, Fairy doesn't resist Psychic, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Are we worried? We're 4 levels up on it. So even if it slaps us with a Psychic, I think we'd be fine.
Can we switch out to something that's safer?
Probably.
I was like, why take the chance otherwise?
Yeah.
What if we tossed an old Dorian and just hit him with a crunch?
Sure. Fuck him.
Or a bite. I was like, Dorian's not gonna die.
No, for sure.
Dorian's crazy.
I used a Fairy move anyway. I don't think... It's definitely going to be faster, so we'll just pay back.
Yeah.
But I don't think... I think it'll be neutral because I think it's Psychic Fairy this gen. Oh, well, we got all the health back anyway. It doesn't matter.
Absolute rube. We've healed to full. You fucking Nimrod. You thought? Bitch, you thought? It's my favorite thing, watching the health bar go up by like 90. Absolutely insane.
Wow.
This body slam.
Mystical Fire?
Fun. Huh, that one kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah, good thing we didn't throw in Solivar for fun, huh?
Yeah. It's my Dorian, man. Listen, I'm becoming normie pilled in that I've started to realize throughout all these Nuzlocks that having one tanky
normal type.
Tanky normal type. I'm becoming Norman. Remember Norman, the gym leader? I'm Norman pilled. Having like waste of space. Our Audino.
It felt bad for a while, but then it was good.
Yeah, no, listen, it feels bad because we didn't like it, but it was always effective.
That Rocky Helm strat, I replaced Flail with Poison Jab. Flail is just a normal move that does more if you have less health.
Just earlier, you told me the move out loud. You said if I don't, you'll get mad, and now you've forgotten?
Should be focusing on the gym challenge. Miss Opal insisted on making this an audition. Is there for some reason a 4th one, or are we good now? Oh no, we just walked to the other side of the stage. Why is this stage made of fucking concrete?
I don't know, it's pretty bad, isn't it?
There are score sheets for the gym mission. Leon, fail. Number of correct answers, 1. Your talent in Pokemon battles is beyond anything I've ever seen, but you're rather hard to read. Sonia, fail. Number of correct answers, 3. You have talent, that's for sure, but you give up a little too quickly. Then again, I imagine it's not easy being the granddaughter of Magnolia. Oh, that's all that was on there. I was hoping they would have more people that she failed. Would you like to immediately challenge the gym leader? No, give me a second. Give me a second, I have to fix some things real quick. We gotta heal. Dorian. We gotta put a citrus berry back on Dorian.
Citrus berry. But yeah, having like one tanky normal type has just always felt good, because it's like, fuck it, we'll just throw in Dorian.
And I'm gonna use a Lepa berry on Sludge Bomb.
What must be old? Oh, the notes, yeah.
The notes? Yeah, they've just been sitting here. Alright, so she starts with...
armchair placement? What the fuck?
Holy shit, yeah, that's kind of insane, isn't it? Just facing a wall. She actually starts with a Galarian and Weezing also.
Huh. That feels illegal.
I mean, we could just start with Miles then, since it won't have the poison weakness that we technically will.
Oh, I agree.
Let's just do that. Would I like to challenge? Yes. Head on in. Give my regards to the gym leader.
Whoa, gotta put on a show.
Bobbing and weaving our way into the arena. I'm glad they didn't make her walk from the other side. They just let her out here first. She got up halfway through our last gym battle. I suppose it's a bit late to introduce myself, but I'm Opal, the gym leader. I've gotten a good look at how you handled those quizzes. The last part of the mission is me. Let me have a look at how you and your partner Pokemon behave. I thought it would cut away and she'd just be there, but no, it made her take those last 3 or 4 steps. Expression completely unreadable. Poison doesn't resist poison, does it?
Hold on. Don't click buttons.
It does not. Or it does, I think, because this is neutral.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Yep.
Poison. There's this poison.
Okay. So, which of these does more damage? I should probably just poison jab it, right? Since it can't be toxic.
Well, can't we just discharge it?
Oh, right. We're special, right? Is that what the thing we're good at? Then yeah, we should discharge.
Why wouldn't we use an electric move? Hold on a second.
Damn. Good start. Why does your fucking Weezing still know tackle? What's wrong with you? Question. Do you know my nickname? The Wizard. Probably the magic user.
Power. Do you want me to look this up, or do you want to just fly?
I'm guessing. I don't think they would call her the Wizard, right?
Hold on. What's her name? Opal.
Opal.
Nickname.
I'm guessing it's the magic. This is Shield, yeah.
There's no way they call her the. Well, Pokemon Wiki says the Wizard.
Huh. Wild. The Wizard? Congratulations, you're correct. Weird.
Power. Unspeakable power.
Power!
Under the gaze of the necromancer, soon the staircase starts to rise. Yeah, British Weezing's Poison Fairy, I think.
Yes. Steel Beam wants to learn Lock On.
What's that? What the fuck does that even do? Oh,
ensures the next target doesn't miss, yeah.
There's probably something funny you can do with that, but I don't care.
Right. Mawile. That's where we switch in Ace and fucking Flare Blitz it. Mawile, one of my favorites.
This Mawile has no fucking idea of the thunder that's coming. Ace has been great. I'm so glad we put Flare Blitz on him. It's so fucking good.
It's really good.
It's so good. Oh, Intimidate. I forgot.
I mean, this will probably still do it.
Rapow!
Oh, yeah.
Remember when you didn't want to put Flare Blitz on because of recoil?
Yeah. I've matured.
But I bet you feel like a real dunce now.
What the hell did we take damage from? Did we not heal?
What?
Why is... Oh, we took damage from flare blitz. I'm stupid. Never mind.
Recoil. We were just talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I just forgot.
You actually stun locked me for a second there.
I erased the negative consequences from my brain.
I'm incredible.
Sludge bomb.
We really gotta remember to move Sludge Bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, JP dodged. Nice. What a guy. What a pair of guys.
Drifted lazily to the
What
right.
an abomination of silence.
JP's got maneuvers. Question! What is my favorite color?
It's probably pink, but do you want me to look it up? Because I've got it.
I actually think I remember this being a trick
purple?
question. Because you would think it's pink, but I think it's actually purple.
It's purple, yeah.
I remember that. Yes, a nice deep purple. Truly grand, don't you think? Yeah, because you say pink and she goes, no, dumbass! I just like pink because of the fairies! Or something
really
like that.
That's really mean. Are you just supposed to intuit because her fucking dumbass collar is purple?
Her collar and her, yeah, like her secondary color is purple. I guess by volume it might be the primary color. She's just all bones over there. So now Alcremie. Now we're good.
I will let you
My
pass
morning tea
if
is
you
finally
answer
kicking in,
my
and not a
riddles
moment too
three.
soon.
What is your name? What is your favorite color? What is the average flight speed of an unladen swallow? Oh, right, it is what is your quest. Right.
Max Ooze.
Man, I haven't watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail in a long time.
It's been a bit.
I own it on DVD somewhere around here.
With our powers combined, maximum pollution.
This is what we call being a titan of industry.
Are you prepared? I'm going to have some fun with this.
I don't like looking at her. Very good. Huh.
It's a big cake.
Yeah, no, I got that. But what will it do against our raw corporate power? Industry. Profit margin. We must buy back stock.
I kind of want JP to be in the party, like, long term. Not gonna lie.
You've really been swayed by memes and top hats, huh?
A little bit. G-Max finale.
I gotta be with you, Steven. I think Miles is just the better poison type.
I mean, it is.
I'd much rather keep Miles.
And we will.
Okay. We gotta be a little careful here. We're a little beat up.
Ooze.
All right.
We were faster, and it did over half last time.
Yeah.
That was a loud sound.
Yeah, she's a nightmare ball guy.
Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed on who? On Dorian?
That should be fun. Funny, at least. Is it good? Probably not. Was it 2 to 5?
Yeah.
What is it? 2 to 5?
Yep.
I mean, I do want it. I feel like we should get rid of Bite or Payback.
Probably Bite. It's the slowest thing alive.
Yeah.
Payback is almost always going to get the boost.
Let's get rid of Bite.
Yeah.
And just have random Bullet Seed.
I think Bullet Seed might be the reason I keep thinking Dorian is a grass type.
YouTube has recommended me a 2-year-old video that is a combination of
Ah!
Danny Phantom's theme song and
Your
Do the
pink is still
Hustle.
lacking, but you're an excellent trainer with some excellent Pokemon. $6,000 for you. It's coming right out of my pension. Well, good try. Not bad at all. Still not what I'm looking for. Oh, don't worry yourself about it, child. It's just a matter of my preference. I'll find the next gym leader elsewhere. In fact, I've already got an idea about where to look. Too bad about the audition, but here's a
Is it
fairy
gonna be
badge for your
Bede
efforts.
Or Bede? Is that gonna be the thing?
It's probably gonna be Bede.
She also didn't ask her last question, unless I missed it.
I think we might have killed her too fast. We can now catch Pokemon up to level 45. Take this TM with you too. A little bonus from
According
this
to
old
this
lady.
website, she asks, how old am I? And the correct answer is 16.
That's pretty good. That's a good bit. Lastly, here's a little something for humoring me. This might help add a little more pink to you. Fairy uniform.
Yeah, why would we take the position? We're gonna go be the best there ever was, or whatever.
Yeah. Of course, it's not
Also,
good to
how
neglect
dare,
your...
how dare she call us with our pink glasses?
I know.
Not pink enough. We're as pink as the game was letting us be, really.
But old
And
folk
our
like
name is
me
Jelton.
should also know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. Received a TM from Leader Opal. Yes, the next gym awaits you in Kirstershire. I'm sorry, one more time on that name? It's, fuck, I don't remember. It's like over here, I think, right?
What?
Circhester.
Texture.
I was thinking of Gloucester and the way it's
Circhester.
spelled versus how it's pronounced.
Gloucester.
All right. We did it.
Oh, I don't know where my buzzing magnets are.
Oh, those magnets,
I
like
lost
you
those forever ago.
like click them
They
together, they
go
go like
brrrr.
brrrr. Hold on now. Ah.
They go. York West Shore.
I've got some errands to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're headed to the
No,
next
we're
gym
trying to
studio,
get
you'll
there
need to get
quickly.
to Hammerlock too, after all.
I'm trying to go faster than with pleasure.
Sure. They say two's company, after all.
Mm-hmm. Hey, can we go? Can we leave out the east end of that one big town yet?
Yes,
To where the
we're
other
about to be
fucking
able to do
Pokemart
that.
is? Thank God.
Hammerlock, always such a dusty town. Oh, I suppose some Pokemon prefer it that way. Real quick. Hit the Pokemon Center. Restore our party
Is this
back
the
to
one
normal.
on the east end of town?
I don't think so.
Shit.
We can go grab that really quick, though. That's the one that's got Waterfall or something, right?
Talk to the blue guys just in case.
That's a good point. Hey, what's up? Nope, wrong guy. I didn't want you. I wanted your identical twin brother. No. Different guys.
Different guy.
We can't go do that now.
Was
We're
that-
going that way.
The trip took 20 years. Hey, Chuck.
Alright, Steel Beam, you can go back to the bad box.
Yeah, I fucking hate Steel Beam, dude. We really tried. We gave it our all.
JP gets to stay in the good box, though. So who do we want to bring in? Jake Long,
I
for
want to
sure.
bring in Jake Long. Yeah, he's nuts.
And there's
Honestly,
there
the last
Wizkid.
one's kind of a flex spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do we need better coverage against?
Well, the next gym is... Let me see here. We have to fight Hop twice between now and then. The next gym
Right.
is Ice. So, Derzia will be better in the long run.
Yeah, okay, I'm not wild about having 2 fire types, but
No,
it's
that's a
probably
good
fine.
That's a good point. I can just bring Wizkid then. Really, like all of our guys, we found better guys for their type coverage. Is what happens.
I don't know. Venus is our best rock user.
That's true.
Rocks.
Yeah, we've got a lot of grass and water types in this box. I don't know. We can just bring this for now.
Let's just plan to not use it.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't need it. until
JP
the-
is going back to manage our stock portfolio.
All right. Are we on? No, we're on the left side of town.
It's an exchange traded fund, yes. We gotta keep going to the right, not that one.
Well.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't stop on purpose.
I don't care about this thing. I don't care.
Come to gawk at me now that I've had my challenge ban taken away and my gym challenger status revoked.
Make fun. Ah,
bitch.
You're
Can
a
you really
dumb
afford to
bastard.
waste time like this? Of course.
Ooh, we should make a box just for JP.
Well, I suppose so. You no longer have to worry about catching up with me after all. I'll have you know, though, that I haven't given up. I must become the champion in order to help out the chairman. I will go and ask him to let me rejoin the gym challenge. That boy.
Look at all that pink.
Now that's what I would call pink. So sincere and
literally based it
straightforward,
off
and
of
yet so
fucking-
twisted and misguided. I like it. That's the kind of thing that gives people some depth. Time for my gym mission, child. What? Oh, God! Pink! Pink! And pink! Congratulations, child.
You don't know anything about this child, ma'am.
Miss Opal, what in the world has gotten into you? You were used by Oleana, am I right? You worked hard to gather wishing stars for her, only to have her throw you away like rubbish once she was done with you. Come with me, child. I might be able to help you out. Of course, it all depends on how much hard work you're willing to put into. Are you testing me? Very well, I accept. In fact, I plan on making sure that you see my full talent and tell me everything you know about the wishing stars. Farewell for now, child. You should head to Shershishter. I take it you know how to get to Route 7.
Uh-huh. I hope we never have to see Bede again.
We will see Bede several more times. But we should be able to get to that fucking Pokemon Center now. God damn it! Hey, yeah, the badge collecting going well? I've been doing some research on the ruins and Stone Side, the Sword and Shield. What kind of Pokemon were there now? Still have so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries and kaboom! Are you kidding me? What was that? Hammerlock Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Huh?
Uh-oh.
A power spot? What's wrong?
They mentioned Imola guy. You summoned him.
I'm getting readings from the power spot detectors. Does that mean Dynamaxing is possible here? Hey, Sonia, and Jelton too. You felt that shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. Is that so? I can make sure the chairman knows. Where Mr. Burns is the villain. Not wrong. You just get lost, Leon. I'm going too. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the final, so you should leave the investigation of the quaking to the adults. Head to Churchster and get that badge.
I forgot that.
Oh, hey,
there
Hop.
was even going to be a bad guy.
Oh, Jelton!
Maybe that's why this game is boring. There's not like a big bad to face immediately. Because, like, Team Yell doesn't count, right?
Is he gonna fight us, is the question. I don't think he fights us until the route.
Don't you have a thing?
Yeah, it says Route 7 and then Hop fight, so I think we fight Hop after this. I mean, I usually with Hop it'll at least... First that force, then that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word. But it looks like I've finally caught up to you, game. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. Okay, so we'll fight him on Route 7. But the Pokemon Center is before Route 7. Yes! It's finally time to buy some good TMs. Holy shit, all the fangs are in here too. I forgot about that. Wait, is that the reason we came here in the first place? It might have been.
It was Thunderfang, yeah. It wasn't Waterfall.
Oh.
It was for the fangs.
Why did I think it was a waterfall?
I don't know.
Me neither.
It was for the fangs, though. What are the other ones that are available there?
Mega Punch, Mega Kick, Weather Ball, and some terrain moves.
Mega Punch.
They're all just normal types, I think. I mean, it might be something to put on Dorian.
Hey, it's only an 80-85. Mega.
The only one Jake Long can learn is Ice Fang, unfortunately. But we should do that.
That's fine.
Nope.
Strong jaws. That's
I missed.
okay. But how do you feel about putting Ice Fang on Dorian?
Ooh, is that possible?
It just said, didn't it just say can learn?
Hmm.
We get rid of Brutal Swing. I don't
Yeah,
know. You're...
yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing here.
Do
Kick is
Dorian,
like a
Dorian
base.
can learn all three of these.
Yeah.
Is
We
that
should
what
put
we're doing?
Thunderfang on Ace, I think.
Oh, that's a good point. That'd be really good. Extreme speed, I guess, or crunch. I think
Extreme
it's
speed or crunch. Hmm.
They're both 80. Thunderfang is only 65. But
Right, it's just for the coverage type.
yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like anything we need Dark Crunch for, we're probably just gonna use somebody else for, right? For the most part.
Yeah, let's get rid of. Let's try getting rid of crunch and see where that gets us in
We
life.
can always just put it back.
Just like having these wacky coverage moves. So
well.
Mega Kick is a 120 power move, but it only has 75 accuracy.
Yeah, that's
the
the
trade-off.
thing, isn't it? Do we want to give Fire Fang to Dorian then?
Let's not use Weather Ball either. So it's probably a good call.
Yeah.
It's like Fire, Water, Rock, or Ice type or normal type,
Depending on the weather.
It does power. The power doubles to 100. In bright sunlight, heavy rain, sandstorm, hailstorm, or fog. But otherwise, it's a 50 power normal special move.
Yeah. Do we want to do Fire Fang on... You know, Dorian's attack is not bad.
It's really not, no.
What did we drop
Is
for
Fire
it, though?
Fang
Dig or
worth it,
Bullet
though?
Seed?
Listen. Okay, so what? So when would we throw out Dorian? Let's think about this. When would we throw out Dorian?
In a situation where we wouldn't throw out Ace?
Where we wouldn't throw out Ace.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I don't know that situation exists.
It might not.
Because if it's a water type, we wouldn't throw out either of them. We would throw out Miles.
Or Solo.
Or Solivar, yeah.
I feel like we could probably put Ice Fang though, right?
That might be good. And do we get rid of Bullet Seed for that?
Ice hits a few things that are good, right?
Yeah, Ice would hit Dragon and Flying. We don't really have anything for Flying right now other than Discharge.
Yeah.
We definitely don't have anything for Dragon.
Let's try.
I mean, a couple things have play rough, but yeah. I think that's good.
Seems like good. Yeah, just one of these Fang moves. They're fun.
Yeah. The good coverage.
Let's try that for now, and we'll just try to keep a mental list. And also, we gotta put JP in his own box. Well, guy's demanding it.
That's true. Hold on, let me. Good, meh, bad, Chuck.
Corner office.
I was gonna name it Industry in all caps, but Corner Office is good too.
The corner office. He's earned it. After many long years, we gotta change the wallpaper though. He's gotta be up in the corner.
Gotta get
oh,
in
yeah.
the corner.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah. What says industry?
The steel type one maybe. Where's that? This.
Industry. That's not bad. Let's keep that in mind. Let's check out the other ones quick. Industry. Ooh.
This one kind of looks like bricks.
I kind of like that one actually. Makes me think of skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Like number 4.
All right.
Yeah.
This
there he
is
small
JP's
guy.
Corner Office, right next to Chuck.
Next to Chuck, baby. Move Chuck down 1 square. Yeah. Look at him go.
Hell yeah. And then we've got all this shit in the bad box, and we've got a couple things in the meh box. And we've got everybody
I don't even remember most of these characters.
Yeah. Some of these are only in the good box because they will be good eventually. In fact, I think we could probably move Steve Minecraft to the meh box at best.
We're definitely never using fucking Triton unless things have gone really awry.
Yeah, it's not that Triton is bad, it's that we have better things.
It's just that Dracovish is way fucking better.
Dracovish or Venus will be better.
Yeah.
He's like third in line of succession for our party's water type, unfortunately. And then Squirts is fourth. And ideally, it never gets to that. Because I think, what have we got left, right? I think if we got the 6th gym badge, I think all we've got left is Ice and Dragon. So, like, I think we're good. I don't think we'll be in a situation that will kill Jake Long unless we do something. Well, actually, to be fair, wouldn't be good against either of the next 2 gyms. But later it will be when we're in, like, the championship round stuff. Oh, there's a dark gym, too. Which Jake Long will be, like, neutral on. Alright, but that'll do it.
I can't wait till we get Psychic Fangs.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fucking stupid. We're gonna be so busted by the time we get all the good
Fangs
moves.
is 128 damage with Strong Jaw.
It's crazy. What a ridiculous number. Alright, we'll be back tomorrow for probably. Well, Swissy's out all week because he's on overnight, so I'm probably just gonna play Brock the Investigator for the rest of the week. I know I forgot to put out a schedule. Oops, I'm lazy. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Poopsie.
Bye.
See ya.